Morning, everybody. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all of this year's participants at the forum. In particular, it gives me great pleasure to welcome delegates from the United States, each other if you like, New York City, Portland, Oregon, from the Netherlands, from across Canada, from Calgary and Montreal, and closer to home, Hamilton, London, Ottawa, Peterborough, Niagara, Waterloo, and many other places. The theme for this year's forum is building alliances and partnerships. Our city, the City of Toronto, is very much focused on how to build these partnerships, especially to bring investment and innovation to our transportation system, such as our Mayor's Transit Plan, our award-winning walking strategy, and new cycling initiatives like Bixie and a downtown separated bike lane network. Recently, the Ontario government, Metrolinx, and Mayor Ford reached a deal to build the Eglinton-Scarborough Crosstown line. The city will look at private investment to build 2 extensions to the Shepherd-Sutherland line. The City of Toronto also recently won a National Award of Excellence for the Toronto Walking Strategy from the Federation of Canadian Municipalities. The walking strategy is a 52-point plan to make safer and more attractive walking for people in the city, using zebra-painted stripe markings at 300 intersections to identify the pedestrian crossings and make intersections safer, and street pilot pedestrian zones done in partnership with the University of Toronto and Ryerson. And very soon the city will be launching the Bixie Toronto program in the downtown core. This is a great example of public-private partnership to benefit Toronto residents and visitors. This summer we are opening 30 kilometers of new bikeway trails, and a study has begun on a network of separated bike lanes in the downtown core. Now this is where I go off test. We're here at the City of Toronto, we're really interested in working with you. And I like this picture here, this symbol, about having a level of balance and coordination. The space in our community is fixed. And so we have to separate it properly and we all have to work together. Mayor Ford has a transportation plan that focuses on transit, it focuses on walking, and it also focuses on an extensive bike plan and bike coordination that he talked about in his election campaign. And I can also tell you that I've put forward a plan in the downtown core to have separated bike lanes. And I think it's quite notable that we don't have those separated bike lanes here in the City of Toronto, and many other participants from the cities that they come from do. We need, and I can tell you that what I found through this process and what I've learned, that there are many people who think that the mayor is against this level of coordination and having these bike lanes, and it's furthest from the truth. We've all got to work together. His bike lane network is quite extensive, and I can tell you that we're going to come forward with a comprehensive bike plan very soon in June. The network that I'm proposing in the downtown is actually a recognition that we all have to work together, and that we all have to recognize all the modes of transportation. Interestingly enough, in the last administration actually wasn't supporting a separated downtown bike network. I support, and some would say, somebody from Toronto would know that I've been characterized as somewhat right of center. And I'm from and they say I'm from the suburbs, and if you know you're from right of center and you're from the suburbs, you can't be that all you do is love cars, and that you're not going to support bike lanes and pedestrian strategies. Well, I can tell you that's furthest from the truth. And I think we all have to have an open mind about this if we're going to develop our cities into the great places they need to be. And I can tell you from my experience that we all have to be pragmatists. Bike lanes, separating bike lanes and pedestrian-friendly initiatives are not left-wing or right-wing issues. They're issues regarding families and people, and many of those people are in those downtown towers on Bay Street. And if we're going to all get along, we have to move forward with this, and we have to recognize be safe, everybody has to be healthy, and we have to promote all modes of transportation and work together. That's what I hope to do, and that's how I think that we can make cities and communities better. So thank you so much for inviting me here, and I wish you the best of luck in your deliberations today.